Oh, hey! 601, can we roll fire? Hey, stop. You got a fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
He's setting fire to stuff. Stop.
I asked her nicely.
I don't care. Stop. Yeah, bring it here. Affirmative. Six and one, I got the fire out. I would roll them. Where'd you go? This way? Hey! Stop! Get on the ground! He threw lighter fluid on me. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Hey, we're back behind.
No, you ain't going. You ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Yeah, I'm so good.
He threw it on me. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Hey, don't tase him because you'll spark it up.
You guys back up. Just back up. Hey. Down on the ground, sir. Down on the ground.
Hey, do not tase him because you'll spark it up.
He's lighting up whatever. He's not.
Get out of here.
Is he conscious? Yeah, he's conscious. Check his pockets.
You okay?
Yeah, I need my eyes flushed.
I don't have anything else. I asked him for my medicine. That's all I was
Keep your head down.
I'm just
Keep your head down. Just keep your head down. Relax.
Alright.
I don't think that we have anything for eye wash.
Let me get you some water. There's nothing else on me. See? All I asked for.
I got it fixed. Ooh, that's cold.
Yeah, sorry.
He threw that right in my eye.
You guys hear me?
We're good here. Talk. Get the story inside.
Collins, what do you need? Go back there, make sure they're okay. They're good? Okay. Well, I know, I put them in cuffs. He threw lighter fluid or heat, like that additive, fuel additive, into my face. Yeah, so I came around here, I chased him right over there on that side of the building. He turns around and goes.
I'm gonna eat that bottle right there. That's gonna be some evidence. Okay. Well, that stuff right there's gonna be evidence also.
I won't go.
Yes, it's in cuffs. No, I'm all right. There's lighter fluid on the hood of my car. Yeah, lighter fluid on lighter at the hood of my car. And he spatted lighter fluid at Jay Collins and Garcia.
I've been rinsing my eyes out.
You guys can name it the saline solution. Do you guys have like the saline, the eye wash solution?
Yeah.
You send one here, he has lighter fluid in his eyes.
Yeah.
Where was this guy in the bathroom?
I got here and he was over in the automotive section and he set the place on fire. So I had her grab me the fire extinguisher and put it out. When I turned around, he was gone. He wasn't running, he tried to Molotov cocktail Sproles' squad. So Sproles hit him.
Okay.
We couldn't tase him because we catch on fire. He was covered in it.
You mentioned about him getting hit.
It was me.
It was you.
It was me.
Here, right here.
Right here.
To subdue him or accident or?
No, subdue him. This is David. He was hit by a squad car. I'm not sure if he's injured, but that's the reason why you guys are here.
Okay. Hey, David, you hurt anywhere?
He's been searched. We didn't find it. We took everything off for the most part.
No, listen to me.
What?
Listen to me.
They said that you got hit by a squad car. Does anything hurt on you, David?
Your neck hurt?
Oh, yeah.
It does? We're going to put a C-collar on you if your neck hurts.
No.
Okay. There you go.
I got Uncle Henry in my back pocket.
You guys want to help lift him up? Just put him on the cup?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
That's all I'm going.
You okay?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Been sick at all lately, David?
Who subdued him after?
Me and Garcia
Cough?
put him in the cup.
Okay.
Me, Garcia, and Jay Collins were all here.
Okay.
Well, we're not giving you a knife, so...
Well,
Yeah, we did.
see, I've been asking for these meds for 3 days, sir.
Well, you're not asking the right people.
What do we got? Our lighter fluid here for evidence?
Lighter fluid for evidence. That's all his property right there. That's his property right there. There should be a lighter. There should be a lighter somewhere over here also. That's what he was using. Yeah.
Did you get lighter fluid on your car?
He did. It was on the windshield too.
Hey, let's make sure we get good pictures of the lighter fluid on the car.
Like all this dried up stuff right
All this
here.
is all that he was spewing it at the car, so if we
Yeah.
can try and get... Yes. Okay.
Doing it right. You good? Yeah, that's fine. You can do it?
Get in both your eyes?
This one. Follow my finger. It was burning like crazy earlier, but I mean, I had to wash it out.
Yeah, that heat.
One on the corner. Who? Who is this guy? I don't know. But if there weren't 3-foot flames over there, I would have put him in cuffs immediately. I was more worried about getting that out of there, put out.
Makes sense.
I know it should have been a firefighter.
So then he ran this way.
When I got here, they were standing in the corner, and he just kept flinging and flinging and flinging that stuff.
Yeah.
He was trying to light it when Sproles drove up. That's when I got in the air that he was trying to light it because he was still throwing it at us. And that's when Sproles took further action. He waited till, I guess he had it lit. Once he had it lit, he put the car in drive or whatever it was and took him down.
Took him down.
Yeah.
So you nudged him down, huh?
Pretty much.
This is staying. This stuff, my understanding is this is what was on him that got taken off him. That bottle over here was also associated with him. However, when I got here, it was over here. Garcia kicked it.
Understandable.
I get it. So this was moved since my arrival. Sproul says that there should be a lighter around here that he had. I haven't seen a lighter yet. You got it?
Right here.
Okay. All right. Then, as far as I know, that's all the pieces that we would have been looking for.
You got the red bottle of heat, right?
We have the red bottle of heat.
He had something else with
Over here, we had 2 little bottles of...
There's a lighter that I threw out of his hand
We
over
found the
there.
lighter.
Okay.
We found the lighter, the knife, and we found, as far as I could tell, everything involved unless there's more. Where was he spraying it at you? Was that over here?
I was over here.
That's where he was spraying it at you?
Yeah. Well, so I come around the corner. He's about, I'd say probably like right here.
Okay.
He just turns around and goes, and I, backed up.
So you came around this corner to go this way.
Yes.
And he's
He's
over here.
walking this way already.
He sprays it. Okay.
He left the front door as I was putting out the fire with the fire extinguisher.
Okay.
And then he turns on right here, whatever, gets it in my eye. As
So
we're
he
walking
turns
this
and sprays
way,
it this way at you.
Yeah.
Okay, after you came the corner.
Got it.
All right.
You good, man?
But so it all would have been here then.
Because he kept on walking, so I was kind of trying to stay away from him a little bit.
Sure.
But he kept on coming this way. This
Okay.
stuff is going to evaporate.
Well, yes, I figure it probably would. I'm just trying to find.
I would have to go back and look at my camera.
Okay.
Exactly where. But I mean, he was throwing it on me. He got me multiple times.
From the heat bottle?
Yeah, he got me multiple times. And I was standing about right here. He grabbed that paint container. I didn't know what the f it was, so I kind of backed up a little bit, and he threw it, and it bounced and hit me in the leg.
Okay.
And then ended up over there.
All right.
Now, of course, police are trained to expect many things when they pull up to a scene, and going from police officer to firefighter is rare, but it does happen. Now, from the moment that this officer arrives on scene, he's met by a male who has lighter fluid in his hand It appeared that this male started a fire in the aisle of the store. And in my opinion, it seems that there's possibly something mentally wrong with the male, because when the officer asks the clerk for a fire extinguisher, the male fire starter answers yes. And as the officer tells him to stop, he looks in the direction of the fire like he was actually proud of what he did. So in this short amount of time, we have a fire, a pedestrian investigation, who was an arsonist at this point, and the officer actually had to run out of the store to find him. And this was absolutely crazy, because as the officer catches him on the side of the store, the male then throws an unidentified liquid on the officer, which we found out was the lighter fluid. And I gotta be honest, just watching that made my heart drop. So the officer wisely retreats because this man did have a lighter, but thankfully he didn't use it on the officer. And when the officer re-engages with the male and orders him to the ground, the male throws more lighter fluid on the officer, and he flat out refuses to listen to police commands. Now thankfully backup does arrive and the officers attempt to get closer to the male. But keep in mind, they cannot tase him because it can ignite the male, and that would be another problem. Now, I can honestly say that in all my years as a cop, and I've seen some crazy things, but I've never seen someone throw lighter fluid on an officer, a police car, and then try to set it on fire. So at this point, we know that this male is not going to go quietly. So at this point, the officers have no choice. They have to make a decision to end the threat. So one officer decides to bump the suspect with their vehicle, because think about it, they can't tase him for obvious reasons, and they can't use their firearms because that's deadly force. So they use the minimal amount of force necessary to stop the threat, which in my opinion was absolutely warranted. And after the male is down, of course the officers make their move and handcuff him. But the officer's eyes have to be flushed because he got a face full of that lighter fluid. And of course the suspect does get transported to the hospital for evaluation. The fire department responds, but thankfully the officers acted quickly before the situation became worse. Now police officers do receive a few hours of training in firefighting during their academy days, but that's often the last time the concerns are raised until an officer gets hurt, unfortunately. But lastly, those officers use intelligence and the appropriate amount of force dealing with this dangerous call. And many times you may hear that cops never want to be firemen, and firemen never want to be cops, but you just never know when those roles just might have to be reversed.
David was arrested for aggravated arson, aggravated battery, aggravated assault of a peace officer, and criminal damage to property. His bail was set at $100,000. David could potentially face 6 to 30 years in prison. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.